Well, my hobby and interests I like doing to mainly doing music. I like listening, and also I perform music as well. I actually play keyboard and I also play percussion. I get involved in a couple of bands. One that used to be based in Stowmarket, now we're sort of like elsewhere. The other one is Suffolk Story Bank, which is in Ipswich. As part of the keyboard side of it, though, make my own songs, and I also do covers of other people's songs as well. I also been performing in different places as well over the years, from school and that. I enjoyed playing the piano when I was about 4 years of age, and a lot of it was to do with by listening and actually playing by ear. So I don't actually read music. I actually just all of it comes through by ear, and I actually play along with it if need be. I started doing my own songs, I think later on, around about 11, about the age of 11, and I did some silly songs and things like this, and I got a bit serious, I suppose, when I started making my own songs, for like a tape recording of it and things like this. So it's been very challenging. Went to lots of different places to perform them as well. So I went to different schools and that. As part of percussion, on the other hand, I've actually went to different places for that as well. We were involved in things like there was a band there when I was at school called Hype, and it used to stand for the Hearing Impaired Percussion Ensemble. We performed in places like Snake Maltings, lots of different places in London. We also then played through school concert halls, and loads of other things. So that's my percussion. And so I carried on doing my own stuff and for a long while. And last year, as part of my Christmas present, my family gave me a chance to go to a recording studio for 4 hours. It was really good fun, and I'll tell you a bit more about it in a minute. But all of my songs I've done at the recording studio, which I actually did a couple of them, and basically just practicing away with it with my brother called James, and he played the drums. So we had a bit of time to rehearse and things like that over this beginning of this year, and it's around about January time, and I went to the recording studio only just not this weekend, just gone, but last weekend, which was, I think it's about 16th of February. So during that time, went in, and I did a couple of songs. One was by myself, but it contributed to a girl that I met years ago, who used to be like my girlfriend. Her name was Rebecca. She had Down syndrome, and basically the song was dedicated for her. We went to the barbecue at one time, and I wanted to play a song for her. At that point, I tried to see if she would be able to come to the barbecue. Unfortunately, though, she couldn't make it, but I did that song specially for her. So it was called Gift from the Heart, and that's one of the songs I did was for her. People liked it, so I thought, well, okay, we'll put that in the recording. The second one I did, me and my sister Susan, she'd actually sort of, we were just doing different tunes and things like this, and we sort of ended up doing a song which is quite catchy. It was called Goodbye Little Friend, and it was one of the songs I kind of made my own lyrics and things like this, but it got a little bit sort of out of hand a little bit, so my stepmom helped me on both of the songs, in fact, to get it right, really. And then I also played that in the recording studio, but the experience in there was incredible. I'd never sort of went in there before, so we went there on the 30th of December 2014, and to have a look around and see what my requirements are and everything. They've got very good keyboard, probably better than mine. So obviously it was a very good experience to see what happened in there. And then we did, at the recording studio on the 16th, we'd played, we just sort of rehearsed around and that, and because the guy called Phil, he never actually played the song, himself sort of before, so we were just doing little rehearsals and that, and alongside with James, and we basically did the try and do it track to track and everything, to make the sound, to make it sure that the sound is correct. So that's what we did there, and then we tried to do sort of slick up recording of it, and we put it all together. It ended up being 6 hours because it took a while for it to edit and reproduce and everything, and then then I did the vocal with the piano first of all, and then we separated it toward the end. So by that time I think James went off and did something else whilst I was doing the vocals of the song, and of both of the songs that I did, and it was really good fun. They took some photos of it as well, so that was very challenging as well. And James, when he was doing something else, my other brother called Stephen, he was taking the photos of it from using Phil's camera, so that was good fun. So it was a very good experience, and I will hopefully do this again sometime. Quite expensive to contribute, so I do always make sure I say thanks and everything, because it's one of the best challenges I had as a contribution from my family, and I think that's really good. So that's my experience, really. Goodbye, goodbye little friend, I've got to go away. Goodbye little friend, I'll be back again tonight. I've got to go away, and I'll be back to stay. Goodbye little friend, I'll be back again tonight. I kiss it to